Hi, I'm Kalea Smith, and this is my rooftop workspace that I have been studying on, doing homework on, hanging out on for the past 2 years while I've been at University of Washington Bothell. It's kind of incredible that it feels like it's been so long since I started, but it also feels like it hasn't been very much time at all. I moved into this place literally while I was in class. It was the middle of COVID. I was moving furniture with my phone, resting on top of it, trying to participate in Zoom class, moving out of a toxic roommate situation. And I knew that it was going to be a really big change in my life between moving to my first place by myself, going back to school, and starting a new job in a field that I'm passionate about and care about, in which I get to work with children and do art. And I think a lot of my experience is due to the amazing professors and wonderful peers that I had the chance to work with during my time at UWB. First, I wanted to say thank you to Dr. Silva for being such an incredibly inspiring and engaging professor. You really were able to create an environment where it was safe and it was interactive, and I was able to practice using my voice and communicating with people in a way that I hadn't before. And it was really amazing for me to learn that I can use my voice, and you really helped me see a lot of new perspectives about the world based on research, and it was really amazing that you were able to make your education accessible and talked a lot about grad school and making that accessible to people that maybe haven't had that kind of support before. So thank you so much, Dr. Silva. I also wanted to thank Dr. Lichty for, first of all, just being so kind and thoughtful and very stylish. You showed me an amazing passion for equity and justice, and your classes pushed me to do a lot of really hard things, but it helped me realize that I was able to do those hard things. And I think especially working as a consultant on our CBLR community-based project, that I'm able to help make a difference. And I really had a breakthrough in your class about, being able to work on a community level and think about the factors that affect the hugely diverse, beautiful, intersecting identities that make up a community and all the individuals in that. I had always been very focused on an individual level of response to harm for my career and my work, and now I'm realizing that I have the ability to make change on a wider community level and work on preventing harm and promoting positive outcomes instead of just response to harm. So thank you so much for all of those perspectives, and just for being so supportive during every quarter I took a class with you. Thank you to Dr. Donna for your optimism, for your directness and kindness in class and outside of class. You really inspired a sense of confidence in me and in my voice. I think that I learned a lot about how to communicate about myself and about important issues that I care about in your classes. You inspired work out of me that impresses me looking back on it, and I think that I just wanted to say thank you for all of your support and the work that you chose to do. It was really meaningful to me. And lastly, I wanted to thank Dr. Liram for being an amazing, supportive professor. Your class taught me a lot about research, and I'm really sad that I wasn't able to take a class with you until this last quarter, but it kind of feels like it was meant to be. You know, you were really amazing personal support, helped me with handling data in a new way and seeing the people and the narratives behind that data. It was really incredible for me to learn about important topics that I hadn't gotten such an in-depth, thorough perspective of before, and it really challenged me intellectually. I think that some of the biggest lessons that I learned from my time at UWB is just a sense of confidence in myself, and a belief in myself that I can do hard things, and that I have some resilience, you know, to be able to get through a finals week, go into the next quarter, get through the next finals week, keep going, and try to make a change in the world, and try to make a change in like who I am and how I think. Ultimately, it was really hard, and I learned how to ask for help and identify resources and find support and reach out to people and professors and peers alike that I hadn't done before. It really helped me connect with people and feel like a part of a community. I think that it also really helped me structure my thinking and give me a new way to explore the world. You know, it opened a lot of doors for me to just learn more. You know, it fostered a sense of curiosity in me, and Dr. Donna really helped me be able to hold that curiosity and approach research with a sense of interest, as opposed to feeling overwhelmed with the amount of information that I can have at the tips of my fingers now in this day and age. But those lessons are all really exciting for me, as I realize I develop into a more mature person, and I'm really excited about where I'm going. I am planning on going to grad school, and I'm taking these next steps to research and apply and eventually move to a new place. I've lived here my whole life, and I think that it's going to be an incredible experience to have a new environment. I really want to work community prevention and promotion into my work, and I eventually want to be an art therapist and potentially work in social work, focusing specifically on adolescents with trauma, because I know from firsthand experience that sometimes all it takes is one adult fighting for you and creating a non-supportive or a non-judgmental supportive environment, and just having one person for you that believes in you and believes that you're worth it. And I realize that so many youth don't have that, but to bring that into a community perspective and to think that I could help create that kind of good in the world is really exciting to me, and I can't wait to see where I go with it. So thank you so much.